taste, bro. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Hopefully only ladies, actually, because I like women. Not like that. I just pasted on ghetto ass lashes and they don't look good without makeup, so we're gonna do makeup. I have anxiety and I feel like maybe some other teenagers can relate. I wanted to watch someone talk about anxiety, so I'm making this video. I'm gonna get ready, film a 10-minute get ready with me, edit into a 7-minute video about how I have anxiety and kind of like what I'm anxious about and why I get anxious and how I deal with it. And maybe you guys can leave some comments because I'm not very good at dealing with it. So let's get ready and let's talk about it. Starting off, I already used my e.l.f. Halo Glow, and then now I'm gonna go in with my bronzer. I do a lot of makeup, but I just like am not like an expert, and so especially with my bronzer. I'm 19 years old, but I still feel like I'm 15 years old sometimes. I feel like I'm this young ambitious girl. I have a lot of ambitions, but I don't know how to achieve them, and it's really scary. Everything I do scares me. Try hard in school because it scares me to fail. I changed my major this year because I was not interested in what I was doing. I kind of just went into school to do kinesiology because my parents were like, it would be so cool if you were a doctor, because I'm Indian. Bruh. It would be so cool. And I was like, you know what, I am really into science, it would be cool. And then school got really hard. I wasn't able to keep up with grades and I was slipping and I stopped trying. I don't know how to explain it to someone. It's like, I tried so hard, I just wouldn't do well. It made no sense because I'm trying. Why am I not getting results? As someone in high school who did really well and got like so many awards, I will show you my wall. I got so many awards. I was known for being like the student who, like, if I got a 90%, I was upset. And it just like, suddenly I go into university, it's a totally different ballpark. All my friends were doing really well and I didn't understand. And so I just kind of gave up. It ended to me taking a semester off of school. And that semester off really gave me a lot of perspective. I realized I'm 19 and like, what the fuck am I doing with my life? You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting for this to set in. Just wait. Patience, please. But yeah, I was just like, what am I doing with my life? And it made me really scared. I decided to change majors. My family is a family of entrepreneurs. My dad owns a digital marketing agency. My grandpa owns a hotel. My uncle owns a resort. My grandma owns a hotel. My grandpa owns a cafe. My other grandpa's an engineer. Like, they're all entrepreneurs. So it was kind of in my blood. I've written 3 books. When we were younger, my dad took me to every business conference. The point was for me to go into business school. So when I went into kinesiology, it like derailed all our plans anyways. Wow, my bed looks very messy, but also very comfy at the same time. Oh, hey. So yeah, I was just kind of scared. And then I decided to switch into business. Yeah. Also, just like as a young kid, bro, like I had such big dreams to like, by the time I was 20, I'd have my own house and stuff. And like I thought that I'd be able to make it out at 20 and have my own business and be successful. And just, I'm 19 now and that hasn't happened. So I kind of let myself down. And I don't like to use my age as an excuse. Like, now is the time for me to understand who I am. You know what I'm saying? Like at 14, 15, 16, I could say that's who I want to be, but like I was still in high school. You know, like, how did I know university would be hard? How did I know it wouldn't be my path? I thought it would, and everyone has to learn. I think it was the right decision for me to switch. So I've kind of restarted, but with restarting comes doubts. Where am I gonna go in my life? Like, all my friends are like, I should be in my 3rd year, and they're all in their 3rd year, and they're in like medical school, and I'm like starting over. You know, like my boyfriend who's younger than me is in his 2nd year, and I'm back in 1st year. And like, it's just about doing well. Like, I'm just so scared and it makes me so anxious that I'm not going to be able to do well. I've always expected so much of myself and I've always like done so well in school, which was like at the time in high school my main source of validation. That's just who I was like someone who was so good at school and like a go-getter and stuff. And now I'm like here and I'm like, fuck, dude, like how? and I don't know, you know, like I do videos and it doesn't do well, and it's just like, that's my passion. I'm trying, and everyone around me just thinks I'm just gonna be small forever. I'm sure nobody has that perception, or nobody thinks that much about me, because like, who has the time and day to think like Raya's not gonna do this? But I think about it and I feel shit about myself because I have such high expectations for myself. By the way, my makeup's done. It took like maybe 5 minutes. It's really hard, and I know I'll figure it out, but when? You know? I like try to keep delusion up that like, I'll do it, I'll figure it out, but I don't know if I'll figure it out, and that's a scary part. Like, I used to be so delusional, and I used to be like, I'm gonna make this much money, I'm gonna make this much, and my friends would be like, no you won't, and I'd be like, yes I will. But I was sharing my vision with the wrong people, but it's just scary. Like, it's scary to not know if something's gonna work out. It's scary to not know where you're going. The last thing I want to do is be like, oh, I'm broke, I can't afford that. Like, it's not the life that my family's ever given me. It's always been like, Brad, you want that, you get that. That's what I want to give to my kids, you know? So I just have such big plans for myself. I don't want to let myself down. So if that piece of hair is bugging you, comment down below if it's bugging me too. But I'm not gonna fix it. I'm gonna rage bait. That's my short little video. I don't know how short this is, but if you did like it and you like more of these videos, let me know. I'll make more, because I'm an anxious girl. I could talk forever about it. Everyone's like, you'll figure it out. And I just wanna know when. If you relate to, comment down below. Let's talk, let's be friends. I need more people who understand me. And one day at a time. Thanks for watching.